So you might have been going through some conflict where you might have felt like you've been treated treated unfairly, right? And there's been a few people involved here, and as we look back, you know, we can see nobody really wins in these types of situations. Nobody's really being heard. So we may have felt like we've walked away but we're still sort of looking at the situation. We're still looking into the past, and we're carrying, you know, the swords. We're still carrying, you know, what happened. So in order for us to move on from this situation, it's really important to address the grey clouds that we're feeling, right? Instead of looking at the situation, we've got to tap into our feelings on the situation. And instead of burning bridges, maybe we can sit down and be heard, listening to one another. Because when we're all trying to be heard, sometimes nobody gets heard in those situations, and that's why we end up having the conflict. So, you know, maybe it's time for us to be the bigger person and either walk away and put down our swords, or to turn into and be willing to listen to what the other person has to say about the situation, and also have ourselves express, being able to express ourselves and be heard, you know. And if the other people can't do that for us, then it's really key that we can do it for ourselves, right? Because when we rely on external people, the external to hold that space for ourselves, then, you know, we're giving our power away, sort of. So if we can do that for ourselves, we become a better listener for others. And although they may not be justified, although, you know, it may not always be what we want to hear, we may not always agree, we can always come to an awareness of where the other person stands, and that will give us a better position to be able to focus on, you know, where we go in the future. So it's really all about being able to communicate, and sometimes communicating is about listening, even when it feels painful or hard for us, you know. And is it justified? Are we, you know, are we able to do that? And looking at it from an honest, clear perspective. And when we can do that, we can have healing then. Otherwise, it just remains unresolved, and we can end up like staying with this. It can end up like these grey clouds just looming in the background, even when there's supposed to be clear skies ahead. So I'm sending you all of my love and support for anyone who is going through this right now, because it's not always easy to navigate, but I really hope that this reading helps. Please like and subscribe for more videos, and check the description box for how to get a personal reading with myself and coaching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.